today I have decided to speak in English. Maybe for some people it would be difficult, but I figure out that English and language is one of the obstacles that people fear in the future. One of the things that the future is the thing that we don't know, and it's the thing that we are afraid of. It's something that we cannot predict, something we don't know. So what are the tools that we need in order to be ready for the future? Voilà. So the title of today's speech that I chose is Change Your Mindset, Change the Game. What do you need to have for something that you don't know? Every one of us has a dream, has a vision, has a passion, has a goal. But how can we deliver this goal without knowing everything? If we keep reading, studying, learning, working, partying, we won't be able to know everything. So the example I chose today that influenced me to build my startup and start my career is Elon Musk. Elon Musk is the co-founder of PayPal, Tesla, SpaceX. He's an American person that he failed in his college studies. He was dropped out from college. While he was a student, he used to pay his college through partying. He parties, he goes to have fun in order to pay his school. So Elon Musk has a strategy which is a magic strategy, the power of doing everything without learning it or without knowing it. He can deliver anything. Once he starts to do something, he will do it. He will achieve it. But he does not know anything about it. One of his famous ideas is SpaceX. He decided to launch a rocket to the moon. They called him a crazy kid. Why are you doing this? Who are you to do this? You didn't work for NASA. You don't have tons of PhDs. But why should we believe you? He created PayPal. I guess everyone of us here knows PayPal and the effect on the world economy of PayPal. Tesla also. Elon Musk is a successful person because he's very passionate, he's very realistic, he's very confident, and he's very passionate about time. So he takes his time, he does not care what people tell him, he does not follow, he leads. He does not care if this idea is wrong or right for others. Once he thinks it fits him, he do it. So that's what I try to do in my project. I have a startup that works on e-service, e-commerce, digitalization, but I figure out, I launched the startup November 2016. I was very proud. I have a startup that it's the trend in Tunis. Every one of us has a startup. But I figured out, after a few years, that I was working and doing business that people in my country think it's the trend. But the thing we were doing in Tunis, it was done in countries such as Qatar, Dubai, or Singapore in 2007 and 2008. So I'm not doing something new. I have no added value. Doing an application or making your government digital, it's something that was done in 2008 and 2007. Now today, in 2016 and 17, people talk about IoT, talk about blockchain. So what's my added value? Even though I thought I was on the right track, my right track was a wrong track. So I have decided to launch EpiLert. EpiLert is a wearable device that detects and monitor epilepsy seizure. I will explain it in Arabic. EpiLert هي bracelet تعمل detection تاع مرض الصرع قبل ما يصير. So we detect epilepsy seizure before happening. We share notification with the parents. Your kid is having a seizure at this time. This is the at this location. This is the type of the seizure. This is the duration. We share data, real-time data with doctor. What's happening inside the body? How can he better diagnose the seizure? we contact the emergency centers in case the seizure reaches critical level. And we also have a platform that provides e-learning sessions for people to know more about epilepsy. I have decided to launch this project because of someone in my family is epileptic, so I felt some pain, and I have wanted to share a solution for this pain, to everyone. This project, once we started in May, 29th of May 2017. And in the market we have an American competitor that is sponsored by NASA, by Microsoft, Intel, MIT, other research center, and I think they have a budget of over $7 million. But when I started with 1,000 dinar, million. And in my first meeting with my team, I told them, change your mindset, change the game. So you have a couple of months, do me this. Whatever it's gonna cost us, time, energy, we will do it in 2 months. And it was a mistake, because I thought that my motivation and my vision is enough. Well, the vision is not enough. We have to fail the first 3 months. We didn't do anything. Not even one single paper. We couldn't even compete. If we stayed with the same vision, we would have stayed in the same position within the next few years. So we brainstormed, we talked. Today we have this project starting to be able to be available on the market from June. Hopefully by 2019 it will be free for everyone. So people who does not have the money and they're epileptic, they can enjoy, because they can enjoy this product and solve their life issue, because life is not about money, life is about your added value. So in this project I figured out my added value. But what's my added value compared to the market? I wanted to provide an added value for the nation, for the country, and not only for myself and for my team. And it's a teamwork, it's not my work. But I wanted to provide an added value for all my generation. So the question is, the question that I kept thinking about it, which is, what is one thing that I can do every day that will get my train to move 1 inch? شنية الحاجة اللي نجم نعملها كل نهار؟ ماهيش فلوس، ماهيش, it's not the degree, it's not the studies, that will make me every day move 1 step. Well, if we want to write it in order, you should be passion, you should have you should be passion in order to have a vision. Once you have a vision, you will have a mission. Once you will have a mission, you will start applying. But this is very classic, because every one of us here has his own vision. And with his own vision, he can determine a mission. But the mission won't be enough. So what I started doing every day, I draw a train. So I said, this train, I have to push it every day. I need to know what's the first step I should do every day to move to the next day. And I shouldn't sleep before solving or pushing this inch. What I did is I have contacted my friends, we have brainstormed and we have talked and we have shared ideas. But we figure out that every one of us is different. Some of us are bipolar, some of us, they quit, some of us are over-motivated, some of us were overconfident, which was my case. That's why we failed in the first 3 months. So we decided that we learned that learning, well, you keep learning, you keep partying, you keep studying, you keep educating yourself. All of this one day will determine your job. And once you determine your job, the nights against procrastination will be starting, and will start, and you will work. My goal of my TED Talk today, it's not my first one. My first one was about my vision, how I can see Tunis in 2030. How can I see Tunis without corruption? How can I see Tunis as a digital country? But we figured out that my vision 1 year ago is not the same today. Today I see my country has higher potential than myself one year ago. I see myself as, I thought I did a good job, but I figured out that I did nothing compared to others. For example, once we start talking about our American competitor in the market, they spent 7 years. We said, why not taking those 7 years? We finished everything in 1 year, and we figured out we can use something called reverse engineering. Most of the engineering students here can understand me. Reverse engineering, so we start from their ending point and we develop. Today we have this product, a pillar. It's cheaper than the American people, done by purely Tunisian people. Most of us, or all of us, except one doctor, we are a university student. No one of us graduated yet. Our technical leader, he's a third-year student. Today, this project is going to Silicon Valley. This project is going to hit the international market, dedicated 65 million epileptic people from 2019, because of one simple equation. Because if there is a will, there is a way. And thank you.